Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. How it going? Hope you're all having an awesome day. Today we're diving into a topic that become impossible to ignore. Active, artificial intelligence.
Seriously, it's everywhere. Every time I scroll to TikTok or Instagram, there's something new whether it's AI generation, a chatbot writing is essay, or the classic will AI take our job debate.
Exactly. So today we're going to keep it chill. We'll talk about how much AI is actually influencing our daily lives and whether we should be scared of it or just learn to embrace the change.
Most people think AI is just some SGI pure robot, right? But the moment you make up and check your Spotify, Discover Weekly or Netflix recommendation, that AI working in the background.
Oh, definitely it's the algorithm reading or tester or ever when you're typing a text and your phone suggests the next word. That AI too. We've been living side by side with it for years.
I I realized this resettle when I used an photo editing tool that removes background color with a single click years ago. That would have taken a pro horse in Photoshop. Now it's 2 seconds. It's will how much the boost efficiency.
But will all that confidence their valid concurred thing like data privacy or the rise of deepfakes that look way too real.
That's the crucial part. We need better digital literacy. AI is just a tool. It follows the internet of the person using. If is in the wrong hands, things can get messy.
Totally, and let's address the element in the room. Jobs people keep asking, is AI going to replace me? What's your take on that?
Honestly, I don't think AI will replace people, but I do think people who ask AI will replace does who don't. It's all about adaptation. It's about learning how to collaborate with the tool rather than fighting them.
So, for our listeners who want to be more productive, what are some tools you're actually using right now?
I've been using AI for brainstorming when I hit a creative block for a project content. I will just ask a chatbot, give me 5 angels for this topic. Even if I don't use the result actually, it gets the ball rolling.
Same, it's great for summarize long articles or boring emails. Just a hand up thought always fact check. AI can hallucinate of confidently give you wrong information, never trust it blindly.
I guess the bottom line is AI is like a kitchen knife. You can use it to cook a masterpiece, or you can help yourself in you aren't careful. It's all about how you handle it.
Spot on, don't be afraid of the teach, but stay critical and aware. That about all the time we have for today.
Thanks for hanging out with us. If you have any topic you want us cover, see you in the next one. Stay curious, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are peeling back the layer of something we literally cannot live with. Well, talking about the internet, not just the Wi-Fi is done kind of struggle, but how is fundamental right how we think, work, and connect.
It's crazy, right? It's the invisible utility. It's like electric. You only notice it when it's gone. But it's running everything in the background.
Actually, from the memes that define our culture to the massive server keeping the global economy afloat, let's talk about the internet. The best thing that ever happened to us or the one we need a break from.
Do you remember the dial-up days? The screeching sound of the modern connecting.
Oh, absolute. The pendants we had back then. If a photo to 2 minutes to load, we just sat there and wait. Now, if a website does load in 0.5 seconds, we think the world is ending.
That's the shift, right? We move from a lock-up internet where you went online to find info to an always on internet. It's not a destination anymore. It's an extension of observerless.
And it's not just about browsing. It's about the Internet of Things, your friend, your watch, your like. Everything is talked to each other. It's incredible, convenient, but does it feel like we've lost a bit of our privacy in the process?
Let's talk about the element in the room. Social media, it's internet, bright stats, it's supposed to connect us. But do you think we're actually more connected or just more disconnected?
It's a paradox. You can video chat with someone on the other side of the planet for free. Swiss is magic, but at the sometimes we are all sitting in the same room looking at our own screen.
I find myself intense rabbit holes all the time. 1 minute I'm looking up a tutorial for something, and 20 minutes later I'm watching video or people cleaning rocks. The algorithm is too good at know what keep us clicking.
It's the attention economy. Everything online is fighting for your eyeballs. How do we reclaim our focus in a world designed to keep us scrolling?
Everyone keep talking about the next version of the internet, Web 3, designed Triad Network, virtual really spacing. Where do you see things heading?
It feels like we are in the another Wild West space. People are trying to find new ways to own their data and move away from the big tech giant. The cartel hold the keys to the internet.
I'm curious to see how VR and AR integrate more. Imagine walking down the street and seeing digital layers of information about builds of storage just by wearing a pair of glasses. It sounds like Black Mirror, but it's probably close the we think.
True, but I hope we don't forget the physical world. The internet is a tool, but it should be the whole reality.
So, final thought, can we even actually log off?
Maybe not purely, but we can definitely go offline for a bit. It's about balance, using the internet to build things and stay informed without letting it build us.
Well said. Thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive. If you're listening to this, you're on internet right now. So thank you for closing. Yes, to spend your time with.
Don't forget to check out our social for the show notes. Can you in the next one?